Master. There are two signs of knowledge. First, an unshakable buddhi. No matter how many sorrows, afflictions, dangers, and obstacles one may be faced with, one's mind does not undergo any change. It is like the blacksmith's anvil, which receives constant blows from the hammer and still remains unshaken. And second, manliness, very strong grit. If lust and anger injure a man, he must renounce them once for all. If a tortoise once tucks in its limbs, it won't put them out again, though you may cut it into 4 pieces. To Thakur Dada and the others. There are 2 kinds of renunciation, intense and feeble. Feeble renunciation is a slow process. One moves in a slow rhythm. Intense renunciation is like the sharp edge of a razor. It cuts the bondage of Maya easily and at once. A farmer labors for days to bring water from the lake to his field. But his efforts are futile because he has no grit. Another farmer, after laboring for 2 or 3 days, takes a vow and says, "I will bring water into my field today, and not till then will I go home." He puts aside all thought of his bath or his meal. He labors the whole day and feels great joy when in the evening he finds water entering his fields with a murmuring sound. Then he goes home and says to his wife, "Now give me some oil. I shall take my bath." After finishing his bath and his meal, he lies down to sleep with a peaceful mind. A certain woman said to her husband, "So and so has developed a spirit of great dispassion for the world. But I don't see anything of that sort in you. He has 16 wives. He is giving them up one by one." The husband, with a towel on his shoulder, was going to the lake for his bath. He said to his wife, "You are crazy. He won't be able to give up the world. Is it ever possible to renounce bit by bit? I can renounce. Look, here I go." He didn't stop even to settle his household affairs. He left home just as he was, the towel on his shoulder, and went away. That is intense renunciation. There is another kind of renunciation called Markata Vairagya, monkey renunciation. A man, harrowed by distress at home, puts on an ochre robe and goes away to Benares. For many days, he does not send home any news of himself. Then he writes to his people, "Don't be worried about me. I have got a job here." There is always trouble in family life. The wife may be disobedient. Perhaps the husband earns only 20 rupees a month. He hasn't the means to perform the rice-eating ceremony for his baby. He cannot educate his son. The house is dilapidated. The roof leaks and he hasn't the money to repair it. Therefore, when the youngsters come here, I ask them whether they have anyone at home. To Mohima. Why should householders renounce the world? What great troubles the wandering monks pass through. The wife of a certain man said to him, You want to renounce the world? Why? You will have to beg morsels from 8 different homes. But here you get all your food at one place. Isn't that nice? Wandering monks, while searching for a Sadavrata, may have to go 6 miles out of their way. Footnote: Sadavrata, an eating place where food is supplied to monks and beggars. Footnote ends. I have seen them travelling along the regular road after their pilgrimage to Puri and making a detour to find an eating place. You are leading a householder's life. That is very good. It is like fighting from a fort. There are many disadvantages in fighting in an open field. So many dangers too. Bullets may hit you. But one should spend some time in solitude and attain knowledge. Then one can lead the life of a householder. Janaka lived in the world after attaining knowledge. When you have gained it, you may live anywhere. Then nothing matters.